I am just checking that I'm online because my camera isn't working so lekker. And I'm wondering why I can't see my camera working. I know you can all see me, but why can I not see me? Okay, let's take a double check why this is happening. Let's see if it works like this. Oh, there we go. All right, excellent. Can everybody see me? Wonderful. And I'm just checking that it is coming through here. So that, and let's just make sure. Okay, excellent. Wonderful. So I don't hear myself. Okay, so I just thought I'd pop on here today on my little exercise board. It keeps me going. And share with you about essential oils. So if you've never heard of essential oils or you've never tried essential oils and you don't know what it's all about, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So you just share the screen and it should show up now. Here we go. Let me make it maybe a bit smaller, then you can see the big screen there. All right. So I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the essential oils, make it easy for you to understand so that it doesn't feel overwhelming and confusing. I'll tell you a little bit about me first. So I was using essential oils for about a few years before I found this specific brand. I think probably more than 9 years ago. And then when I found this brand just over 2 years ago, I realized that all those other brands that I was using aren't as good as what I was hoping, and I wasn't getting the results that I was looking for. And so my first oil was Copaiba, and I'll tell you a little bit about that just now. And I immediately saw the business opportunity as a chance to tell other people about it. And so yeah, that's now 2 years down the line, and I'm loving what I'm doing. I love educating. So as you see, this is part of my love for things. And I hope my sound's coming through quite nicely as well. Right, so I'm going to tell you 3 cool things about essential oils. I want to empower you so that you can make the right decision for yourself. And then I'm going to tell you 3 ways to use the essential oils and then how to get them. Okay, so the first 3 things about doTERRA's essential oils. Now, I advocate only for one brand because of the fact that I see lasting results and consistent results with this brand. It is completely safe. It's 100% natural and safe. It's got no side effects, no addictions. I always say it's side benefits, not side effects. And it's extracts from the plant. So if you're looking at that peppermint plant, now I've got my peppermint oil somewhere here. If you look at that peppermint plant, the oil that you're going to be using is about 50 to 70 times more powerful than the actual plant. If you're using 1 drop of this peppermint essential oil, it's like having 28 cups of peppermint tea and all the benefits that come with peppermint tea, but to a more degree. And what doTERRA does pride itself in is that we have a high standard, and they call it the certified pure therapeutic grade, so made for therapeutic benefits, and they are pure and they are potent. So if I'm going to be using this little peppermint, 1 drop is going to help me feel energized. It's going to promote clear breathing, cool my body, and relieve some head tension if I do have it. So all I would do is just 1 drop. And because this is safe, so it's also okay to put it in my mouth. Nice. And then I can, whatever's on my hand, I can just breathe it in. All right, so that's the first thing about doTERRA's essential oils, that they are safe. The second thing is that they are effective. So basic biology 101, I'm not a medical professional. If you are, please bear with me. I'm going to make it very rudimentary, very, very plain and simple. Your cell has an oily membrane, and within that cell is everything happens inside there. And what most modern approaches have is a water-based solution or approach. And when the water tries to go inside that cell, then it can't because of the oily protective membrane. The great thing about essential oils is that they permeate that cell membrane and so work on a cellular level. So if I'm using On Guard, which is our protective blend, it helps with boosting immune function, it soothes a sore throat, it can cleanse your hands and your home, and it is quite spicy. So if you want to be using that, you would use a Fiji cap and some carrier oil if you're applying it to an area. So they're also affordable. More affordable than most traditional care, because of the fact that if you're thinking about your traditional way of doing things, the modern approach is you would book an appointment with a professional, you would drive there, stay in the sitting room or waiting room, see your professional medical advisor or practitioner and pay them, and then drive to the nearest dispensary, get whatever you're needing, and then drive home and use that. Most of the time you get an antibiotic, which comes with its own side effects. And so you would need some other things like a probiotic to help your body cope after having an antibiotic. And it ends up costing quite a lot because of the fact that you're paying for your fuel, you're paying for your time if you have to take off time from work, you're paying the professional, you're paying the dispensary, and then you're paying for extra supplements that you're needing besides the what is being prescribed, and it ends up costing quite a lot. Whereas if I'm using this little lavender and I take a tea tree and I've maybe got a sore ear or a sore jaw, then all I do is I rub, and I'm rubbing it as I'm speaking, okay, rub in front of the ear, behind the ear, that's one little drop of tea tree, and then I do the lavender, okay, here we go, and that is safe for using neat on an adult and diluted for a child, and that's going to cost me maybe R3 per dose. And on average, I would maybe need a couple of doses or a couple of applications, and overall it would cost me maybe R35. That is less than the actual fuel I'm going to use to take myself to a professional that's going to tell me that I have a sore ear. And so I use this instead of taking myself off to pay more money. And it's, I mean, medical professionals have their place, but this is something that's small enough that I can use at home. I don't have to go out there and go and pay lots and lots of money. So that lavender helps with calming the mind, calming your skin. It also helps with changing of the season, which we are in right now, going into winter. Okay, so that was the three reasons why I like to use doTERRA essential oils, because they're safe, effective, and affordable. There's 3 ways that I can use these essential oils. The first is aromatic. So that is using it by inhaling it or putting it in a diffuser, and it helps with, excuse me, it helps with affecting your mood positively. It cleanses the air if you're using it for that reason. It can even support a respiratory system. So if you're battling like I am right now, just clearing up that respiratory system, it can help with that. Okay. So then the second way is topically. So topically is when you're applying it to an affected area. So it wouldn't make sense for me to breathe in the peppermint if my feet are feeling hot. Okay, so it really makes more sense to apply the peppermint to underneath the feet if my feet are feeling hot. Or if I have a sore shoulder, it wouldn't be logical to smell the oil instead of putting it on that area where it might be a little bit discomforted. Okay, so it's localized benefits. It comes right to that area and it goes where it needs to go. If you're diluting it, I normally use a fractionated coconut oil, and then it locks it into the skin so that it doesn't flash off, and that's for the best results because it's going to be able to cover a larger area than just one small little spot here on my shoulder. Okay, so that's the second way. The third way is internally. Because of the fact that doTERRA has the certified pure therapeutic grade standard, these oils are safe for internal use unless not. Okay, so things like deep blue, which has got wintergreen, is not safe for internal use, so not to be ingested ever. Whereas if I'm wanting to put a bit of lemon in my water, so with my lemon, a little bit of lemon in my water, I can put a drop in there. It's quite safe. Or if, like I said, with the On Guard, I can put that into a veggie cap, fill it up with some fractionated coconut oil, and then drink that. Or I can just pop it underneath my tongue. So oils like copaiba doesn't have really a taste. I don't mind popping that under my tongue. But if I'm meant to take some lavender internally because of the seasonal changes, I'd rather put that in a veggie cap because of the taste. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the oils and some of my experiences with the oils. Lemon is great for cleansing, great for cleansing the body, not for detoxing, but also for cleansing the home. So if you want to use it on your surfaces, it's great to use there. I like to use it in our cleaners with some vinegar, and it cleans things quite lovely. Right, frankincense, the king of oils. So good for the king, good for me, the king of kings, and it helps promote calm feelings. It's anti-aging, so can be used in your skin regime for your morning and your evening routine for those fine lines, and also maybe some spots on the skin. It helps with your cellular function and regenerating function. So it is really great for that. What else have we got here today? Zengest. So Zengest is our supportive blend. It's great for relieving upset tummies and motion sickness and nausea. Really great for improving your digestion if you're taking it with a meal, or helping if you're taking it on an empty stomach, helping to for that stomach lining is really great. Deep blue. So I've spoken about deep blue now. So it comes also in a rub. This is the oil. It comes in a tiny little 5 ml, and it's got a childproof cap because of the fact that we don't take it internally. As you can see, it says A or T, which is aromatic or topical, and it soothes joints. It soothes muscles. I like to use it. This oil specifically in a detox bath, so it helps with the muscles after exercising. Can also help with head tension. I actually rubbed some on my jawline last night because I was having a bit of tooth pain or toothache, and it did help to cool things down a little bit on the jaw area. So breathe. Breathe is also aromatic and topical. It is our clear blend. It helps with respiratory issues. So anything to do with the lungs or the upper respiratory, promotes clear breathing during the day or the night. You can use it to open up those airways if you're feeling kind of tight. And I like to use that as well. For my son who has those growth spurts, he likes to use the deep blue just before going off to bed. Wild orange. Oh, I don't have it here. Okay. Anyway, it's like lemon. It's energizing, invigorating, uplifting. It's a little bit sweeter than lemon, so if you want to put it in your water, it tastes really great. I like to also put it in my yogurt because it tastes yum, and then I know that I'm getting a cleanse while I'm eating my yogurt as well. All right, so if you would like to jot down some health concerns for yourself, you can write it all down, 1, 2, 3, your top health concerns for you and your family. You can always pop me a private message or WhatsApp me, and then I can help you to figure out which one would be best, which oil would be best to start using for those top 3 issues that you have. Perhaps your top issue is you can't sleep, and you can't fall asleep, you can't stay asleep, you wake up in the morning, feel like you haven't slept. There's some great solutions to help you with that. Or perhaps you have stress. High levels of stress, bring down your immunity. So that's a great, if that's something that you're dealing with, you can contact me. I'll help you with that area. What are the other ones? Like maybe you want to boost your immunity, and there's some oils that can help your family to boost the immunity and help the family stay healthy. Okay, so you can send me a message. This is a kit that we have. It's actually 20% off this month only. And that's so that price is not the price you'd be paying. So I'm pointing that way because my other screen's there. And so it's got the top 10 oils, some of the oils that I've spoken about today. It's also got Smart and Sassy in. It's a metabolic blend, so it helps with balancing things inside your body. And it's also got tea tree and on guard. Those are great for boosting immunity. Oregano, it's really the powerhouse, oregano. And all those are inside that little kit. It comes in a 5 ml size, so that same size as the deep blue bottle. And if you're using it every single day, 1 drop a day, it will last you between 3 and 4 months. It's got about 85 drops inside there. So really is a bargain because you're buying your oils in bulk. You'll get these oils and it would last you probably more than 3 to 4 months. This is a bigger kit. It's called the Home Essentials Kit. And this is also on special this month for 20% off. And so that price isn't the price you would pay. You would pay 20% less than that. Same oils, just in a bigger size, 3 times bigger than that 5 ml. So it could last between 8 months and a year if you're using a drop a day. There's about 250 drops inside each bottle. And then you get that free diffuser with it and lots of support. So that's just 2 of our main kits, and they're on special this month, and you can just pop me a message and I'll help you out. It's not necessary that you do buy kits, but these are very popular kits to get because they can help with a range of health issues that you have in your home. Okay, so there's 3 ways to get these oils. Excuse me. The first way is the most expensive way. It is retail. Only retail people pay, or professional people pay the retail option because it's the most expensive way. What we try and help you out with is getting it at a wholesale price or even below. And so those are the 2 other options: getting a wholesale account that you would fall within my support, and then you would get the products at the best prices, which is like getting discounted at the local store, 25% off that retail price. And then what we do is I'm part of the Loyalty Rewards program, and I get my wholesale plus product points so that I can get free products. And that's a great way to get the oils into your home. You can just pop me a message and let me know which one would work best for you and which one you would like to be dealing with. Okay, what I do offer is I love to teach. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And so if I teach you and your friends on an online class or in person, then you get a little holder with sample sizes inside there, and you get to have not those exact oils, but you get to have some oils for free. as a thank you gift for hosting me and allowing me to chat with you about the oils and how I can help. Okay, so there's 3 types of people that use essential oils. Okay, if you're a person that wants to live a wellness lifestyle, or you want to share the products to get your products paid for, or you want to maybe earn an income to make an impact in other people's lives, those are the type of people. And you can probably think right now where you are, and you can just let me know where you would fit in and how it would work for you. And so what you can expect from me, because this is my business and this is how I do stuff, is I will send you a welcome gift to say, welcome to my team, and welcome to, the greater team, and maybe even the community and the tribe. You'll get a personal consultation with me. It's about 30 minutes. You will have access to the VIP education group. It is private. It's not an open group, and you'll have access to our community and giveaways. And we have a great community of wonderful people who just love to share their knowledge on how they use essential oils to help their families. And then some ongoing support from me. So if you're stuck in a certain area, or you need help with something, that's what I'm here for, and that's how I help. Okay. So I told you I was going to tell you about my favorite essential oil, and I didn't even bring it. It's copaiba. So it was my first oil that I got from doTERRA, and the reason why I got it is I'd heard so much about it, that it helps calming the entire nervous system and helps with calming moods, and so I got it. And my eldest son has battled with mood dysregulation and impulse control for many years, and when we used this, we saw some lasting benefits that we couldn't have put down to anything else except that we had tried this copaiba, and it really was life-changing. This is the reason why I do this. So yes, copaiba is my favorite oil. If you hear me talking about copaiba, you know why now. Right, so it's been a joy to share with you these oils and the basics of the oils, and you can just let me know if that's something you want to get involved with, or if you want to know more about it, you want to have maybe a private session on how to help your family, what are your top health concerns. You're welcome to send me a message and I will help you out. If you're interested in earning an income, there is the option of joining doTERRA as a builder. And so this is the reason why I've joined doTERRA and I've partnered with them, is because of the fact that they're the largest essential oil company in the world. They are the fastest growing as well. They have, in the first 10 years, they grew to $1 billion company like Apple did. And so they really are fast growing. They're the most tested and the most trusted oils in the market, and they're used by doctors and hospitals worldwide, and they have been studied as well. The Rosman University studied them without doTERRA knowing. They are ethically and sustainably sourced. So they go out to the farmers directly. They work directly with the farmers. They skip the middleman, and they help the communities there to build bridges and hospitals and schools. They really are about empowering others, not just doTERRA users like myself, but the farmers as well, the growers. We have about 120 market open, so my company is not restricted to one country. I can get worldwide. I can move worldwide. There is a compensation that is out of this world. I've never seen anything like it in a network marketing company. A high retention rate of over 65%, which shows that customers keep coming back. And it is a privately owned company. They do not owe any money. It is debt-free, no outside funders. And we have an incredible ownership team. The founders are just really amazing people and so geared towards helping people. To help help more people with what they're doing. There's Helping Hands Foundation that they give money away to worthy causes. And yeah, I really just love the ethos and the integrity of doTERRA, and that's why I've partnered with them. What questions you may have is, how do you make money? How much time is involved? Could this work for you? And what's the next step? And so that would be something that you can discuss directly with me, but I will tell you a little bit about it now while I'm on here. Is you would hand over a sample to somebody, share a sample, tell them how much you love this oil, teach them about the oil, help them get their own account, and then support them. And so that's how easy it is. And that's what I do. And each person sets their own amount of time that they put and invest inside their own business, because doTERRA is just so much about you own the business. It's your business. You run with it, and you're empowered. They give all free training. There's so much to be said about them. There's some income potential, and that I could discuss quite in detail, but they just wanted to let you know there is income potential and advancement. There's no limit to how fast and how far you can go with being in the business with doTERRA. So this is a little bit about how much time most people invest in to get their products paid for, or to supplement the income, or to replace income. And that's the type of hours that you would potentially be putting in to be able to get those results. So if it could work for you, if you're passionate about oils, maybe you never used oils before, and when you first see them or touch them, you're going to be passionate about them. If you love people, if you can follow the system to get things done, this can be for you. You can just let me know and I'll help you out. So you would need to get a wholesale account. You can reach out to me. I can help you do that. And then I can get you going on some education to help you and your business get started. So thank you for joining me and listening to me today, and I hope you have a best day. Chat soon.